Guru Nation, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. It really means a lot to me. A couple things here. So, for those following my journey of UMA clinical trials, thank you so much. I hope that I made a playlist for this. It's called I'm Documenting My Research Clinic Journey. So, it's on the YouTube channel. If you just want to watch those, you can go from oldest to newest, and you'll see when we first started out. We're about in the midway of the site. Like, we had a 5-year plan to come in, grow it to a certain size, and then see what we're gonna do. So we're about halfway through and right on track, actually. But little things pop up. One of them today, seemingly unimportant, but actually is make sure you have your inventory of kits on hand. Because if you have a patient visit and you don't have that particular kit, it's a deviation. And I tried all the tricks. I had the coordinator call the CRA and ask her, hey, can we just use a screening kit or an unscheduled visit kit? But we didn't even have an unscheduled visit kit. And they said no, because there's a certain PK that needs to be on this kit, and you don't have it. It's a deviation, but just document it. It's not a patient safety deviation, but it is a deviation. So this is going to require a training log. This is going to require a note, an extra note in Creo, just basically going through the documentation of what the monitor told us. And it leads me to a bigger point. Obviously, you want to make sure you have the right amount of inventory of kits on site. But when you're busy, it's very easy to let these things kind of slip. You assume that the sponsor is sending you on-demand, just-in-time inventory, but they're not. Same thing with the IP. Make sure that you have enough IP. If you notice your cabinet is looking a little empty as far as investigational product, ask somebody. Maybe they sent it and it got misplaced. That's happened to us too. Maybe they didn't send it. Maybe there was a glitch on their end on the supply chain logistics. This is an example of just checking, and when you're busy, it's very easy not to check, just to assume. But the bigger point is when a protocol get amended, and on average it's like 2 or 3 amendments per study, you have to make sure not just the informed consent is re-triggered, because that's going to trigger most likely an amended informed consent, which you need to get every patient to sign at the next available visit. If you don't do that, that is a deviation, and that actually is a patient safety deviation. But that also will trigger a training log, and this issue with the protocol deviation, I'm going to actually go in there and do a training log today to retrain the staff on ordering kits and making sure we have enough inventory on hand. I'm going to make sure I'm doing that as the site director. But same thing, when there's a protocol amendment, make sure you get the training log done. And also, it seems almost like redundant to say, but make sure that you are updating the source documents when your protocol is updated. Even if it's a minor change, you should update the source just to keep you guys on track. So today, we're supposed to have 4 patients come in. We only have 3 because one didn't confirm, and I'm almost 100% sure that person doesn't want to do a study right now. So we're going to use that downtime in that 1 hour or 2 to go through all this stuff, make sure all the source is amended, make sure that everything is as per protocol. We're just going to go in there and tighten things up as they should be already, but just in case, just to double, triple check to make sure that we're going off of the latest protocols, because we had in three of our studies, 3 of our most busiest studies, we've had 3 amendments all at the same time. So we need to make sure that we're on it. Sometimes the amendments trigger new kits for different visits, so all of a sudden you find yourself needing more kits. One study that we're in, they added a new procedure. They added a few new procedures, and they added actually more visits to the study. So we got to go in there, get our hands dirty, get into Creo. Shout out to Creo, one of our sponsors, and make sure that we're doing this properly. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Just wanted to document the realities of the journey. There's a lot of work involved too in running a site and growing a site, and a lot of QA as far as managing the growth. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Talk to you later. Bye bye.